Hey guys, you're watching Gregorio Girls Makeup. If you're new, my name's Shauna and I run this channel with my sister Devin. And in today's video, I am going to share with you 5 tips on how to grow your small beauty channel. So by the end of this video, you should have all the tips and tricks that you need to grow to your first 100 and hopefully more subscribers. These tips have actually helped Devin and I grow to our first 100 subscribers and even to our first 1,000 subscribers, which we just recently hit. So let's get into the video. So I'm not really reinventing the wheel here. I'm sure these are tips that you probably have heard a few times before in other videos, but I just thought it would be really helpful for another small, just starting out channel to kind of hear that these tips and tricks do work from another small and growing beauty channel as well. So tip number 1 is let go of fear of judgment. And this can be obviously really hard to do when you're kind of just putting yourself out there and posting videos for the whole internet and world to see. But I would really just encourage you not to think about what your family or friends or people from your hometown, your peers, let go of what they think, because obviously you're kind of being pulled to do this. You know, you had this idea to start this channel because you think it seems fun and something you'd be good at. Follow that and pursue that. I think one of the best pieces of advice that I've ever heard is when you let people's opinions kind of dictate what you do, you start living for them and not yourself, and that's a total waste of time. And I get it's scary, again, to put yourself out there, but I just kind of feel like anybody who's done anything cool or different always had to take that leap. So I would encourage you to do the same if this is something you want to do and you just want to kind of grow your community and grow influence in the beauty community. Totally let go of other people's opinions about what you're doing. And kind of to tie in with that, don't worry about hate comments. Like, don't get yourself so worked up that you don't want to post your video because you think you're going to get hate comments. That, I feel like, typically doesn't happen until you like really grow, like Devin and I. Knock on wood, I don't think really ever get hate comments either. I think the trolls kind of come out when you have a bigger influence. If you're watching this and you're a small YouTuber, please just leave your Instagram and stuff in our comment section so that we can follow you and subscribe to your channel, and so our viewers can do the same and we can all kind of build like a little community down here as well and just kind of support each other and grow each other's channels. So please feel free to use our comment section as kind of like a networking thing, and then that way we can just build a bigger community of smaller YouTubers. So tip number 2 is to post consistently. So I would say once a week is great. Twice a week, if you have the ability to, is awesome as well. But I would just pick a day and time and stay consistent. So you can let your audience know that you're going to be posting, you know, every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so they know when to look for a new video from you. Also, staying consistent does kind of help with YouTube's algorithm, along with many other things. But as you're staying consistent and building an audience and you get more and more views, YouTube's algorithm is going to kind of recognize that, again, like I said, with more factors, of course, and in a perfect world, you know, push out your videos and recommend them to people who are searching content similar to your videos. But if you're posting, you know, once every 2 months, you're not really driving traffic to YouTube, so YouTube's not really going to reward you by suggesting your video or pushing it out there even further, if that makes sense. So our recommendation would be post at least once a week, stick to that day and stick to that time. So tip number 3 is don't wait for viewers just to come to you. Go out and find them. So you'll typically hear this in, you know, YouTube strategy videos called engagement. So go out and look for other small beauty channels and subscribe to their channel and leave them a genuine comment on their video. Don't be one of those people who comments, "Hi, yeah, great video and all, but sub to my channel, sub for sub, sub to me." So one, YouTube will mark that as spam, like that sub for sub type of thing. It'll recognize that and kind of mark it as spam and delete the comment anyway, so the person's not even probably going to see your comment. And that lets the person whose video you're commenting on know that you really don't give a shit about their video, you just want them to subscribe to you. And that'll annoy them and they probably won't sub back to you. They probably won't respond to your comment and then you won't get any subs. Like, the whole sub for sub thing is just super annoying, and I don't think, like, it's just not genuine, and people don't want to help and subscribe and support people who aren't genuine. So our suggestion would be go and leave a comment, genuine comment. Like I said, you know, if they use a product that you really liked in their video, comment on that. Tell them why. Like, hey, I really like the Soft Glam palette too. It's so good. Or, oh, this highlight, I didn't like it. It didn't work for me. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, spark conversation with those people. And then they'll probably return the favor and come to your channel and subscribe to you and comment on your videos and drive engagement on your channel as well. So tip number 4 kind of goes along with the whole engagement theme. So this tip is to respond to the comments on your video for at least, a half hour to an hour after you post it. I would say always respond to respond to every comment, but sometimes, you post your video and then you have to go do something else. But I would say when you post, make sure that you have like your phone, like YouTube on your phone or something, so that you can be responding to comments, because once people start commenting on your video, you can just, like or heart their comment, reply, and YouTube's going to recognize that there's a lot of activity happening on your video, and they'll keep pushing it out, in recommendations and suggestions, and it'll hopefully help your video get more views and get more people looking at your channel and hopefully subscribing to your channel as well. So whenever Devin or I post a video, we're really trying to pay attention to our comment sections for at least an hour, making sure we're responding right away. And if we can't, I'm constantly checking our YouTube notifications throughout the day. If I'm at work, I can't always respond to comments, but once I'm out of work, I am looking at my YouTube notifications and just responding to any comment that has come on our video. And the first 24 to 48 hours is really important for your video and how well it does. YouTube's going to count your comments and, when you heart people's comments as engagement. So make sure you're engaging with your video as well by responding to comments. You can also be the first person to like your video and comment on it and kind of just pin a comment, ask a question for your video and kind of drive your viewers to respond to that question and drive more comments on your video as well. So tip number 5 is to make good thumbnails. Now, Devin and I don't have the best thumbnails. I realize that. We're definitely trying to play around with things and make sure ours are kind of competing with everybody else that is posting videos in our little niche here in the beauty community. But I don't know if you guys have ever heard of either Sunny Lenarduzzi or video influencers. If you're really serious about trying to grow your YouTube channel, I would definitely check out both of those channels. I'll link them down below. They're basically just like YouTube growth strategy channels, and they give you really good information. And regarding thumbnails, Sunny Lenarduzzi actually suggests that you have no more than 4 words on your thumbnail. So if you're creating a video that's like the best drugstore products of 2018, I would probably put on that thumbnail, best drugstore products 2018, and then that's just 4. I feel like that's a really good tip so that you don't have too many words and you can kind of make your text a little bit bolder and bigger with just having 4 words on your thumbnail, because a lot of people are searching on YouTube on their phone, so you kind of want things to stand out and you don't want to have like a whole 10-word thing on your thumbnail because people are going to have to squint. So people will probably just keep scrolling and they won't stop and look at your video. They'll, bypass you for somebody who has like 3 words in big bold block letters. And then I watched a video by video influencers a while back, and this piece of information just stuck with me, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. They recommend that when you're editing your pictures for your thumbnails, you kind of oversaturate the colors and kind of over sharpen the picture. So if you're editing on Facetune, there's like a little tab where you can kind of adjust like your brightness and contrast and color and sharpness and all that good stuff. I would definitely play around with that and make sure your thumbnail pictures are nice and bright and bold and eye-catching. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got some good pieces of information from it. If you did like this video, we would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Shauna Greggs and Devin is at DevDevGreggs, and we will see you in our next video.